Good afternoon, Nuke Marine here. Here I am with hopefully something a little bit ambitious. What I'm going to try to do, well, first off, let me start off. Uh, Not too long ago, what I did was created, because we were doing, I like to go to reviewing the kanji forums, and there we talk about either the Hazig's method of how to write kanji, and then also with learning Japanese. Of course, on there, during that time, I developed my own little method, or try to refine how, if I started from the beginning, how I would want to learn Japanese. Uh, so at that time, what I did was created what was titled here, Nuke Marine Suggested Guide for Beginners. It was a little written down, listed some common links for either the tools, such as reviewing the kanji, Anki website, Taikim's Japanese grammar, all these other links. Then I said, hey, here's also my suggested roadmap, where if you can go from complete beginner all the way up to at least starting the intermediate level, where I'm at now with Japanese. One of the problems is, of course, the words and the audio I'm using it's assuming you have at least a little bit of knowledge of what I'm talking about. That could have been a problem. Plus, also, this is one thing thrown at you and say, here, have at it. Sort of like me throwing a dictionary at you and say, here, learn some words. So what I will now do, in fact, let me now take another step. When my daughter was visiting for Christmas and whatnot, I introduced her to Khan Academy, which was this outstanding website, and definitely recommend it for teaching mathematics, but you can also learn, as it can show up there, science, humanities, other areas. And all it was just short 10 to 15 minute videos just on different subjects, and it just gradually progressed. So what I've decided to do is do that for my daughter. What I will do, since she lives a few thousand miles away in another country, what I can do is teach her over YouTube. And then, of course, it's not then too big of a stretch to also make those videos public and allow anyone else to then learn in a more systematic manner. So she'll be starting from ground zero, and even if she doesn't continue on, I can continue with these videos and again just throw them out there, because I'll just be carrying on and continuing from what I was teaching on this naval base where I live near. So what I will try to do, and here's a basic roadmap. What I will do is start off with teaching Kana, Hiragana Katakana, how to write it, basing that off remembering the Kana by James Hazig. After that, I'll roll into my sort of what I like to call the ultralight version of remembering the kanji, which teaches the basic 500 kanji in a systematic order, utilizing both Hazig's Remembering the Kanji and the order presented by Kanji Odyssey 2001.kanji.odyssey by Coscom in Japan. And then what I'll try to do from there is going, again, as this roadmap suggests, Kana, Kanji. Then we're going to do is start going into basic grammar using Tai Kim's Guide to Japanese Grammar and go on from there. And what I'll try to do after that, at that level, what I will do is pretty much teach point by point. After that, I'll go into how not to learn vocabulary. Vocabulary, I don't think is something you need to go and teach each and every word to the person. It's where I can give you now this word list, and you can learn on your own from that word list. And again, the word list we'll do is drawn from Smart FM's Japanese Core series, Core 2000, and organized through a person who posts Kanji, but sorted through his method, which makes it a more intuitive way of learning Japanese words. Since you already by this time have knowledge of Japanese kanji, and from there you'll find out, okay, I can learn in this more intuitive order these words that are related because of the kanji that's inside that make them up. That's the basic plan. That's the basic roadmap. Since I have a few minutes left, I'll just continue on and just explain what's needed here. Okay, some things you're going to want to do. What I'm going to be doing is teaching. I'll be using this program here for being able to draw. That way I've got a nice little pin here, and I can come right here, and just draw whatever. So I'll be able to actually, at least when it comes to kanji and kana, teach and draw at the same time, so you can see the strokes. That could be helpful. So that's how we'll be teaching kana. That's how we'll be teaching kanji. Again, drawing very, very heavily from the book, so I'll be providing links to the book, so that please order them from Amazon or wherever and reference them as we go along. Anki would be a memory site. So we go there and it'll be a program you download for doing smart flashcards. Flashcards are not smart. Flashcards are great in that it's electronic, carried anywhere. You can put on a iPod Touch, iPhone, some other type of iTablet, and what you can do is it's a smart flashcard system in that it tracks how well you do on each and every flashcard. So the flashcards you do well on, you don't see as often as the flashcards that are a bit more difficult. Plus, the ones that you've just learned, you're going to see more often than the ones you've learned a few months ago. So it starts to spread things out. It does it in a more systematic fashion, so you don't have to think about what to look at next. It's not a big stack of cards every day. It's just a small stack out of the thousands you can slowly build up over time. And I've already got videos made on this, but I'll just continue on from that idea. Links to the Tycoon grammar site. Great thing about this site is it's their open source, so we can teach from it, and then you can take videos that I teach from that and use it to your own, to whatever you like to do. Lastly is I'll be providing links to all the, especially for Kana and Kanji, for when I get to those lessons, in addition to spreadsheets, and I'll show you how to take this information and put them into Anki, the flashcard program I recommend using, and how to then review from them. That is the basic roadmap. As time goes on, hopefully what I do is I get better at this. I haven't made too many videos. I think maybe 10 or 11 videos up to this point concerning how to use Japanese dramas to improve your Japanese. In this case, though, I'm going on a continuing series, so it's very important, if you like the videos, to uptick them to a like, so I can get a bit more high profile. In addition to, make comments so I can make sure I'm improving as time goes on, or I can go back again and annotate in the video where you're listing as there were some problems in it. I can annotate in the video a correction or a note to help explain what was maybe somebody was missing. That's as simple as I can, and I think that's about as simple as it needs to be made. Again, most likely what I'll be doing is doing hour-long videos, break them up into 10-15 minute segments, and go from there. So there may be some odd breaks in it, but nothing that can't be handled. Alright, with that, we'll be continuing on. The first step is going to be, of course, learning Kana, hiragana and katakana via Hazig's Remembering the Kana.